Time now is 7:46. Labor Day typically marks the end of boating season for many of us in California.
But before you head out in any watercraft this holiday weekend, a warning from one local family after their day in the lake turned into a nightmare.
Dina Kupfer has the story.
Terrifying moments on Folsom Lake for Leah Pryor, her husband, and their 2 boys.
This was honestly could have been a life and death situation.
The Pryors were enjoying a summer day on the water when the unthinkable happened. With her husband behind the wheel, their boys sitting in the bow, an out-of-control jet skier T-boned them on the driver's side of the boat, narrowly missing her husband by a mere 8 inches.
He could have been killed. My boys could have been killed had my husband not made a split decision to accelerate, to try to do something to get out of the way.
The nose of the ski carving out a gaping hole. Their boat began taking on water.
We were really fearful that our boat was going to sink. I mean, at that moment, there was pieces of boat seemed like everywhere.
One of the major causes for a lot of boating accidents is going to be a lack of inexperience or knowledge of how to operate a vessel safely.
Officer Brian Steele has been a lifeguard for state parks for 18 years. He has seen a number of incidents where jet ski operators get too close to boats to jump their wake and subsequent collisions, like the one the Pryors experienced.
Have you seen a lot of injuries associated with those sorts of crashes?
Yeah, it's almost every single time that there's an injury. It's very rare that we don't have an injury.
That's why the state is pushing for more education. The California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways began issuing boater education cards this year. The cards will be phased in by age, and by 2025, all boat drivers will be required to carry a boater card.
The overall goal is to keep everyone safe on our waterways.
After an incredibly close call for the Pryors, they have a message for anyone heading out on the waterways this holiday weekend.
Before you go out and get on a machine you've never ridden, make sure you know how to handle it. He's lucky he's alive. We're lucky to be alive, and we're all here to be able to share that for a reason.
Wow, to apply for the California Boater Card, voters need to take an online course. It's a one-time $10 fee, and the card is valid for the boater's lifetime.
Now, if you don't have a boater card by the phased-in year required, you are subject to fines from $150 to $500. And be sure to always stock your boat with enough properly fitting life jackets for each passenger.
Man, that could have turned out
Yes.
really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.